Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I just took my hair down and it looks like crap, but I needed to breathe. I always wear it up in a clip and stuff like that, and it just, I don't know, I'm not feeling that. I'm going to show you my shirts that I just got. All plants are edible, some only once. I got it off of Etsy. I'm pretty sure if you just, I think I looked up witchy clothes or something like that. I'm not sure, but it'll be there. I wanted to talk about why seeking spirituality can sometimes seem vulnerable. Seeking spirituality is actually one of the most intimate identity shaping acts a person can ever undertake. And because it's so intimate, it's also one of the easiest places for people to project and to judge or to dismiss the path that doesn't look like their own. And the tension between personal revelation and collective expectation, that's as old as time. And every tradition has wrestled with it. So we're going to talk about that today. Oh, this phone sometimes takes getting used to. I was just trying to straighten the camera just a little bit, or the phone, and I hit the button on the side that started the video. Okay, so I guess we're starting. Spiritual seeking exposes the parts of us that aren't fully formed yet. And when someone is in that liminal space, you're like in question, you're questioning every inherited belief. You're trying to renegotiate your identity. You're listening for something beyond words, beyond language. And you're stepping into a new territory and you don't have a map. And this vulnerability can make people crave some kind of, being certainty. And certainty can often masquerade as, my way is the right way. It's the only way. It's the true way. And some may totally disregard another person's path. Maybe that person's seeking a new path, or maybe that person that is seeking a new path is disregarding other paths. Ego protection can be disguised as a spiritual authority. And when someone has invested heavily in a belief system, they created this whole belief system, and then they see someone else choose differently, they can feel threatened. And a person can also feel like their path is being dismissed, either way it goes, and that they're being overcorrected. There are many religions in this world that teach that truth is singular, and to deviate from that is wrong. Even when someone leaves a religion like this kind, they may still carry that reflex that there is only one right way. Or your path is wrong if it looks different from someone else's. And people will often dismiss what they fear or what they don't understand, such as spirits, animism, baneful, trance, ancestral. Some maybe they haven't confronted their uncertainty of their spiritualism, and they can react strongly to another's because they don't feel like that they've moved into anything stable. And sometimes a person's spiritual path has become their whole identity. Like every moment of every waking day. And a different path can make them feel like they're challenged in that identity. I try to think of it more like a relationship with land, spirits, ancestors, even myself, because that way it becomes more obvious that no two people can have the same practice, the same path, because we have different land, we have different spirits, we have different wounds, and we all have different gifts. I don't claim any kind of universality. I claim the relationship. This is my practice. And it works for me. And that's a boundary. I can't, or I won't, internalize someone else's fear, because it could be masked as spiritual insight. People can argue theory all day long, but they can't argue my relationship with this land that I walk on every day, or with my spirits, or with my experiences. No one is ever behind or lost. And what you're seeking, this is like a lifelong endeavor. It will never end. It will go up, it will go down, it will go sideways, backwards, flip-flop. And that's, most people want to avoid that whole period of work, because it is work. It's changing all the time. And if you've truly touched mystery, it humbles you. It decentralizes the ego. And it teaches multiplicity. And also, you're probably too busy tending your own fire. So that's the video for today. What I want to ask is, what do you want to see? I always avoid asking that. What do you want to hear? What do you want to see? Do you like the face, you know, the talking head, I think they call it? Just talking about stuff. I feel like not too many people enjoy the springs. But I can tell you, being in Florida, our springs and the state of their being are very important. They're important to me. They're important to my family. It's like us. We have a well. We're not in the city. We don't have a city water system. It's a pipe that goes down into the ground until it hits water, which is an underground spring. Maybe mixed in with a little bit of river water, because they're connected. That's why you need, you know, all these systems and stuff. But yeah, my springs are important to me. That's the first time I'd ever been to that one. Haven't really ever been on the Santa Fe either. I thought the water hyacinths were beautiful. I thought the, what do you call them? I don't know what they call them. They're hanging from the trees and stuff. Nobody put those there. Okay. And yes, that place was still, all of the springs are still lower. The rivers seem to be getting their water back. The springs are going a lot slower. And that baffles me sometimes, trying to figure out why that is. But yeah. So I don't want to hear things like, whatever you do is fine, I'll watch anything, because apparently that's not true. Give me some kind of specific or nothing at all, and I'll just keep doing what I feel like doing. So until then, I'll see you there.